Lesson 20, Review. During this review, I'll summarize the important considerations for each of the major topics we have covered. The flag appears in words such as watch, apology, and problem. Be careful not to pronounce it aw, as in watch and apology, but watch and apology. Johnny found the job was not impossible. The bomb was the responsibility of the population. The glass appears in words such as home, boat, and gold. Don't dirty the glass by pronouncing it aw, as in open, over, or cold. Keep the glass clean by pronouncing it open, over, and cold. He was told to go so no one would know. Joseph was the only one who heard the explosion. The entrance appears in words such as in, drink, and women. Don't pronounce this sound tensely, like treep and wheel, but keep the entrance open, as in trip and will. There is a risk it will hit him. The thin kid was willing to be king. Be sure to pronounce the final L, which appears in words such as help and wild. Don't overlook the final L, or your sentences will sound like, it was so cold that Tato Tichi was kidding me, instead of, it was so cold that the chill was killing me. The call left me feeling small. Always consider the realm's possibilities. The child appears in words such as you, move, and do. Don't let the child become nasal, such as suit and movie, but place the sound in the jaw. Suit, movie. Use your best moves. Choose the new shoes. The woman appears in words such as could and book. Don't pronounce the woman with a tense U sound, as in crook or wood, but keep the woman relaxed, as in crook and wood. They pulled the wool over his eyes. You shouldn't use your good foot. Be sure to pronounce the final D, which appears in words such as include and model. Don't overlook the final D, or your sentences will sound like, the crude dude was new, instead of, the crude dude was nude. The wild made her scared. Her body was odd for a model's. The cat appears in words such as hat, fact, and basketball. Do not pronounce the cat like ah, or it will sound like dod or hoppin', when it should sound like dad or happen. The facts were classified. Had the satellite gone bad? The cow appears in words such as around and thousand. Do not start the sound with an ah sound, as in shout and now, but with an open sound, as in shout and now. Turn down the sound, you clown. How did you get outside the house? The wave appears in words such as faith, made, and station. Use the length of the A vowel to descend in pitch. Don't go up in pitch, like today or brain. Surf down the wave, as in today and brain. There are ways to say what's in your imagination. The look on David's face told me he had taken the bait. The force appears in words such as country, hunger, and love. Don't open up the force, as in brother or uncle. Use the force wisely, as in brother and uncle. Trust in justice for us. The muscle is tough enough. Be sure to pronounce the letter B, which appears in words such as brought and boy. Don't mistake the letter B with the letter V, or your sentences will sound like, his job was bad, instead of, his job was bad. Don't break your back carrying those books. Bill was easier to believe at the beginning. The boy brought down the building. Don't scratch when pronouncing the letter H, or it will sound like hey or halo instead of hey and halo. It happened here in the hall. I heard the holy chants. Be sure to pronounce the letter R, especially when it appears at the ends of words or syllables, as in near, attorney, and wonderful. Don't ignore the R, or your sentences will sound like Peter was never safer, when they should sound like Peter was never safer. Search your heart and learn the rules. Jennifer will be here next summer, perhaps. Remember not to add an unnecessary sound before the letter S, or you'll say esop and esic when you mean to say soap and sick. Save the stupid statue. Ask for special savings. Make sure to pronounce the letter V by moving your upper front teeth over your lower lip, as in vacant, having, and shave. Do not confuse it with the letter B, or you'll say, he used his voice to recover the boat, when you want to say, he used his voice to recover the vote. Give Victor a much-needed vacation. The slave was victimized in the cave. The jump, as in joke and age, is formed by gently pushing the teeth off each other. If you fail to make the jump, you may say, imagine what changes you could generate, when you wish to say, imagine what changes we could generate. Just change your jacket. He rejected the aging jet. Be sure not to overpronounce reduced vowels, or you'll say he was given the Royal Medal on television, when you want to say he was given the Royal Medal on television. When learning a new word, learn to place the emphasis on the proper syllable. Mention that you're practical. He had the option of mental sophistication.